What is up, guys? In this video, guys, I'm going to show you. Okay, what's up, guys? In this video, guys, I'm going to teach you how to downgrade. I'll teach you how to downgrade any app, any apps on your iOS or iPad OS without the jailbreak. And this video is for you in case you don't want to have, if you don't want to have the latest version, for example, the YouTube. You don't want to have the latest version of YouTube. This video is for you. This video, I'll teach you how to downgrade. I'll teach you how to downgrade any apps you wanted to downgrade to. If you didn't want the latest version of the app, so this video is for you. So I will teach you right now. And let's get started. So first of all, you'll need to have Muffinstore on your device. I'll link a video later when I teach you how to install the Muffinstore on your iOS or iPad OS device, and this will only work when you're on iOS 15.8.4 and even iOS 15.8.3 right here. So that's the version I'm currently running on my iPhone 6s right here. That's the version I'm gonna choose. That's the version I'm using for my iPhone 6s. This video is for you. Alright, let's get started. First of all, you'll need Muffinstore, and then once you have Muffinstore, this guide requires no computer. There's no jailbreak for this guide. It's just directly from your iPhone. Alright? So, first thing is you need to go into Safari. And then we're going to search for GitHub. Oh, sorry, no. No, sorry, no. GitHub. And then I will find the Muffinstore is already there. So you need to go to the Muffinstore. And then once you're at the Muffinstore, go to the latest release. That's this one. And then choose the TIPA file. Click on it. And then press download. Then once it's downloaded, you're going to go into Muffinstore. And then you're going to hit the plus button. And then you're going to press install IPA file. And then you're going to choose the one I already downloaded a lot of times, so it's already there. You're going to press install. And now it's installing. And then once you have the Muffinstore, you can close off a Muffinstore. You can also close off Safari. We're done. And then you'll see the Muffinstore is right there. And then you can open up the Muffinstore. For example, I will downgrade YouTube to an older version. So I'm gonna show you. For example, I am using the YouTube app. I want to downgrade the YouTube app to. I'll show you right now. So I will show you that I am on YouTube OS 20. I am on 20.15.1. That's the latest version of YouTube right now. So I'm up to date. Even if I go to the App Store, for example, for YouTube, and go to the YouTube from here. See, as you can see, the version of YouTube is definitely up to date. But for example, I will downgrade the YouTube to an older version, like 19 or something. That's for example. I'm going to teach you an example for an example that I'm going to downgrade to. So, for example, I'm going to downgrade YouTube. And then when you want to downgrade whatever app you want, you're going to press server. And then you got to wait. If this is going to take time, you will wait like 1 minute. But if it comes quickly, you're going to choose the version you wanted. But remember not to downgrade to really old versions because that will not work. So I recommend you downgrade to a version that is still supported by the Apple, that still supports the YouTube. So I recommend you downgrade to that version. That's it. for example, YouTube, don't downgrade to a really old version because that's not going to work. Or any other version, please don't downgrade to a really old version or else that might not work for you. I'm still waiting for YouTube to even load. Wait. For example, YouTube on my Muffinstore. Alright, now it's there. If you're downgrading YouTube, I recommend you downgrade to YouTube OS 19. Please do that because if you, for example, if you're downgrading YouTube to older than that, that definitely might not work for you. So please download the one that's still supported. But any other app you wanted to install, you can downgrade now. And then you'll see the screen. For me, I will downgrade to YouTube to an older version instead of the latest one. I will downgrade the version to the old version. So I will look for the version I want to install for my YouTube. So I want to install YouTube 19.01.1. I'll hit on it, and then you'll go back, and then you will see YouTube for a sec. Again, you're gonna hold the Touch ID or your password, or you're gonna enter your password. And then once you do that, now as you can see, YouTube will start downloading the older version. But remember, if when we are done installing if you're done downgrading an app, if you end up having an issue by downgrading an app, for like example, YouTube, is still on the latest version after the downgrade, you could try again. For any app you want to downgrade, you could try again. If it keeps going to the latest version, keep trying. It will almost work every single time. As you can see, my YouTube is now loading, so I will wait. So it still needs to installation on a screen. And then at the end of this video, if you're using, I will link another video for older versions, how to downgrade YouTube to an older version on your device. I will make a separate guide as soon as possible when I get an iOS 12 device, because unfortunately my iPhone 6 is broken due to water damage, so it doesn't work. But I would have done it if it was still working. So my YouTube is still installing. I got to wait. Holding my iPhone 11 in my hand. My iPhone 11 is dead, actually, unfortunately. So YouTube is installing on our device right now. By the way, I am screen mirroring my screen. Anyway. So as you can see, YouTube is still installing in me. But it will take time if you're downgrading a YouTube. It's like waiting games or something like that. Wait for the YouTube to load. Right here, YouTube. Or any app you are downgrading to. Wait. I feel like I'm watching a video right now. Alright, it's now installing. You can see right here, it's now installing on our screen. YouTube is almost done installing on our device. And YouTube is done installing. So now if we move over, the old red icon is back. We will open up the YouTube and let's see what it looks like. There we go. You see the old red progress bar on this old version. Now if we take a look right here, actually let's go to our settings. Let's take a look at our version right here. Now it's YouTube OS 19.01.1. That's the version I downgraded to. It downgraded successfully to YouTube OS 19 and it's working without any problem. Let's close the YouTube and see if everything works. My YouTube is going to work perfectly fine because it's still supported the red progress bar on YouTube and everything works without any problem. So I can watch whatever you want. I will search. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and search for my channel. Right, so here's, I'm going to search for my channel. Alright, so it works without any problem. So everything works perfectly fine. So the old red progress bars when you swipe over on YouTube on your device, because you could tell this is the older version, and also the old icons right here, the old plus button for example, and everything is just old UI. Also older icons. We show you the old search icon, the bell icon, they're all there. I'm sorry if I lost my screen for a sec, but let's go ahead one more time, search for my channel. There is my channel. It's working perfectly fine. See, everything works without an issue. I can watch whatever video I want on my YouTube account, even if I downgraded to YouTube on it. See, everything works without any issue. So I'm going to downgrade another app now because I've already downgraded my YouTube and everything works without any problem. Even if we take a look at our settings, go to our settings here. And then if we go to our general iPhone storage, you will also see that it's also YouTube OS 19. For me, if I take a look at our YouTube right here, see here, it also says 19.01.1. That's the version that successfully has downgraded to. So it worked perfectly fine without any issue. YouTube OS 19 is downgraded for me successfully, and I can use it whatever you want. But remember, if you go to the App Store, if I go to YouTube, it's loading. And then if I search for YouTube, for me, for example, YouTube, I'm going to search. And then if I go here, my YouTube needs to update because I downgraded to a really old version. That's why it works. That's why it requires the update. But if you feel like if I for example, YouTube, you want to update back, example to the latest version, you can go to the App Store and update it. But for me, the older version on YouTube, for me, it's working without any issue. Again, one more time, search for my channel. It is working without any problem. Alright, now I'm going to downgrade another app because I want to show you that not only YouTube cannot be downgraded, but any app can be downgraded. So I'll downgrade the Chrome to example version. So, one more time, let me open up Muffinstore. Let me go to Chrome. I'm going to show you. For example, I'm going to downgrade Chrome to 92. Google Chrome version 92 because that's the version that was released in 2021 and that's on an older device. So I can show you, for example, I'm going to downgrade to a really old version of Google Chrome, so Google Chrome version 92. Then you can take a look from here. Here's Google Chrome right here. For example, I'm going to downgrade to this version right here, 92. And then Touch ID or enter passcode to install. I have to do that. Alright, I filled the first time for my fingerprint. And now if we go to our here, Google Chrome is still there, and then it will end, and then it will be the end of Google Chrome's life, and then it will be downgraded back to an older version for me. Now my Chrome is now installing. It's going to, then once my app is now done installing, it will be on the older version. So when it's done installing, again, when the app is installed, reinstalled, it's going to be downgraded to an older version because I chose that decision to do that. So my Google Chrome is now downloading. Take a look right here. I feel like that is a spinning wheel when it's downloading. And then you will see in a second when my Google Chrome is now downloaded, it will be on the really old version, so 92. Then, as you can see, it is now installed, but if we swipe and if I go back, the old icon is also there. If I open up Google Chrome, see the old icon is there. For me, if I go to the version, see nothing has been deleted from my data hasn't been deleted. They're still here. So nothing will be deleted during downgrade process. So if I look at the Google Chrome version right here, so Chrome /version, if I take a look from here, you can also see it's also 92 because that's the version I downgraded to on Google Chrome. Then everything works perfectly fine without any issue. And also, I can downgrade whatever app I want on my device. Alright, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Hit the like and the subscribe button when the subscribe button is gray. Then click the bell icon for notifications. Thank you, have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.